seniors.
Tonight, the Taft Tigers, with a win tonight, can keep the hope alive for a playoff spot at state, depending on what else happens around the state this evening. But first things first, we're going to honor tonight's seniors on the football team. No tears, Chris. No tears. We're going to start with our first senior. Is number 8. Thomas Lovejoy. Thomas is the son, and Thomas's folks are Steve and Marcy Lovejoy. Thomas has been playing 4 years varsity, 1 year JV, and he's a wide receiver on offense. On defense, he plays defensive back. Thomas plans to go to Oregon State and major in communication. He'd like to be a news anchor or a sports broadcaster. On the side, Thomas plans to be, a professional poker player. Good luck with that. Next year, he'll be spending a lot of time hanging out with Coach Edward Trudell. Let's hear it for number 8, Thomas Lovejoy. Our next senior is number 11, Jordan McNelly. Jordan is the son of Jeff and Katie McNelly. He's been playing 3 years varsity football, his first year JV when he was a freshman. He's a wide receiver on offense, cornerback on defense. Jordan plans to go to the University of Oregon, majoring in psychology and minoring in physical therapy. After college, once he makes enough money to do so, he wants to open his own practice. Let's hear it for number 11, Jordan McNelly. Our next senior, number 32, JoJo Whitaker. Joe is the son of Coach Joe and Diana Whitaker. He's been playing Taft football for 4 years now, and a couple years JV and a couple years varsity. Varsity a lot, actually. He's running back on offense, linebacker on defense, and JoJo plans on attending either Oregon State or Western Oregon University. Let's hear it for number 32, Joe Whitaker. Our next senior is number 91, Jerry Wisniewski. Jerry is here with his dad, Jerry Wisniewski Sr., and Bianca, and Jerry's been playing football for Taft for 4 years. He's a right tackle on offense, he plays nose guard on defense. Jerry plans to work in the logging industry for a few years and then enroll in the United States Marine Corps. Let's hear it for number 91, Jerry Wisniewski.
Way to be, Jerry.
Our next senior is number 59, Chris Padilla. Chris is the son of Renee and Sharon Padilla. Chris has played football all 4 years at Taft. He's a guard on offense. He's a defensive end on defense. Chris's future plans are to become an officer of the law. He wants to be a policeman for 4 years, then take his career a step further by becoming a member of a SWAT team. Once he gets to SWAT, he will have fulfilled his lifetime goal. Let's hear it for number 59, Chris Padilla. Our next senior is number 65, Michael Selvage. Michael is the son of Craig and Renee Selvage. He's been playing football at Taft all 4 years. He's a left tackle on offense. He plays defensive tackle on defense. And Michael will be going to Oregon State to pursue a career in architecture and business. He plans to work out vigorously his freshman year, and he's going to try and walk on as a sophomore for the Beavers at Oregon State. Let's hear it for number 65, Michael Selvage. Our next senior is number 66, Cody Cox. Cody is the son of Norman and Pam Terrell. Cody's been playing football at Taft for 3 years, 4 years actually, between varsity and JV. Cody's an offensive lineman, and he plays he's a defensive end on defense. And Cody will be joining in the Marines also as a small arms repairman and be traveling overseas. Let's hear it for number 66, Cody Cox. Our next senior is number 81, Jake Lee. Holly Olson. He's been playing varsity and started out JV, and he's a wide receiver on offense. He plays D-back on defense. And Jake plans to attend college and possibly play basketball. Undecided right now what he wants to major in. Let's hear it for number 81, Jake Lee. Our next senior is number 82, Rick 6 Nan. Ricky Nan is the son of Ron Nan. He's been playing football at Taft for 3 years now. He's a wide receiver on offense. He's a defensive back on defense. And Ricky plans on studying engineering at a 4-year university after high school. Let's hear it for number 82, Ricky Nan. Our next senior is number 71, Casey Hamlin. Casey is the son of Tim and Carol Hamlin. His brother Kyle is here as well. He's been playing football the whole stretch here at Taft. And he's a wide receiver on offense. I don't think so. I gotta proofread these things. He is the offensive line. He's on the defensive line. And Casey wants to continue his football career at the college level and plans to explore a career in sports medicine. Let's hear it for number 71, Casey Hamlin. Our last senior tonight is number 17, John Wilkinson. John is the son of Jack and Kristen Wilkinson. John's played football all 4 years here at Taft. He is our quarterback on offense. On defense, he plays linebacker as well as strong safety. John plans to go to a 4-year college, and he wants to play football and baseball. And he'd like to be a coach later on at the college level or an athletic trainer. Let's hear it for number 17. John Wilkinson. And you think we're done with our seniors, but not quite yet. One more senior to introduce tonight, Coach Jack Wilkinson. Jack is his family tonight, his wife Kristen, his son John, his daughter Kelsey. Jack has coached at Taft High for now 28 years now as head coach. Jack played 4 years of varsity football at Newport and is in 4 state playoff games back then. He was an OSAA All-State player both his junior and senior year. He was elected to play in the '69 Oregon East-West Shrine All-Star Game. Unfortunately, that was the only year the game was canceled because they didn't have enough money. How about that? He played football at TVCC over in Ontario and then 3 years at what is now Southern Oregon University. After graduating, he returned to Newport High for 8 years as an assistant coach to his old high school coach, mentor, and longtime good friend, Coach Gene Morrow, who coached at Newport for 45 years. Jack came over to Taft as head coach in 1982 and has continued to pace the sidelines for 28 years. He's led Taft to 4 state playoff games, and more importantly than that, he has had a hand in teaching and developing life skills for many young Taft Tigers. We thank you, Jack, on behalf of the entire Lincoln City community, the school, the administration, and everyone here for your many years of dedication to the Taft High football program. Although you started as a Cub, you will forever be a Tiger. Let's hear it for the one and only Coach Jack Wilkinson. Tonight, our Superintendent Tom Reinierson from the Lincoln County School District presented a plaque to Coach for his 36 years of service. On that plaque reads a quote from Vince Lombardi that describes Coach's philosophy of life. I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious. Thank you, Coach, for leaving it all out in the field. And now, for your finally, it's about time for a special jersey presentation. This is from this year's Taft High football team and your coaching staff. Signed by all the players. We love you, Coach. At this point, we're going to go ahead and introduce our starting lineups. First, for the visiting Cubs of Newport High School. We're going to